Thanks for joining me for tonight's live. It's the first time I think that I've touched base or attempted to touch base this month, so it feels good to be back. And I'm ready to sling a few cards tonight. Got my tea. I'm really getting a good bit of incense here. That's what I like. Hello. How are you, Nikita? It's been a while. Hi, Manure, for sure. Just touching base with Nikita. Glad to hear. Yeah, if anybody has a question, and yeah, Manure, you certainly may ask a question. Just getting started here. Okay, Nikita, you're first, my dear. I love the two eyes together. They look like big eyeballs. That's awesome. Will I get 99.9 plus percentile in my CAT 2023 exam, which is on this November 26th? So we're looking for 100%. What does CAT stand for? Curious, I don't know that. I mean, I guess it could be a lot of things, so I'm not sure what it is. Common aptitude. I see. Oh, I see. Okay. Yes, I see what you mean. Are you expecting to get above a 99 percentile across the board in everything? Hi, Books. Welcome. Okay, this is for Nikita for her CAT test later this month. Haven't picked these cards up in a bit. I want to get a good shuffle going here. Yeah. Yeah, like it. Nikita's CAT. Yo, what? Nikita's CAT. Nikita's CAT gonna be off the charts or what? Let's take a look. Two cups, that's looking good. The Chariot and the Emperor. It's looking really good, just with the Chariot reversed in the middle. I might want to say plan an alternate route for that day. Like your plan A might be taking your car, but you might want to look into, you might possibly have to take the bus or there could be like a transportation issue that day, because we're talking about practical things, Nikitha, and and the Chariot reversed could mean just like literally practical transportation problems that day, where you're not going to want to be frazzled that day. But the Two of Cups is saying like you're not emotionally frazzled about this. You're feeling pretty confident. And with the Emperor, it looks like you are going to ace this. Absolutely. Absolutely. Huh. The High Priest reversed at the bottom of the deck is like establishment, here being a bit of a pain in the ass. So the process with whatever institution it is that is doing this test for you, that is giving you this test, if it's like your school, you might be feeling like a pissy like at them, not about taking the test, but yeah, don't let your attitude towards the establishment get in the way. Make sure you know how you're getting there that day. And it looks like you're going to ace it and come back and let me know how it went. Nikitha says, okay, we'll take care of it. What about the result of the exam? The Emperor. I would say that is you acing it. That's like you're showing up as a total boss. And having accomplished it and being right on top of your game. So it's looking very positive. Looking positive. Sweet. Who do we have? Tracy, Scott, hello. Nice to see you. Chris the Fish, what up? Sweet, thank you. Thank you for being here. Okay, so are you still here? Manur Riaz Gadar. Yeah, Tracy. If Manur's not here, then you could go next, Tracy. It's first come, first serve, and I guess I can pin my PayPal in case anybody wants to skip the line. Doot. XaltaTarot. Oh, Manuhur, what is your question, my dear? And you can type that in while I'm typing in my PayPal to pin. Okay, how do I pin my comment? I don't know how to pin my comment. Oh, like that. Okay. Nice. Learn something new every day. What are Habib's current feelings, thoughts, intentions towards me? Oh, I love this tea. Let's take a look. Thanks, Denise. What are Habib's current intentions for manure? Habiba for manure. Current intentions. Yes, you may be added to the list, my dear. Intentions of Habib for manure. Hmm. Okay, what do we have at the bottom of the deck? Interesting. So, energy that's coming from the bottom of the deck of Habib right now is him being unable to speak his mind because of his past heartache and what he is walking away from and getting away from. But the situation right now with you is showing that I would not say that it's a lost cause, because the Queen of Wands is here in the middle. The Queen of Wands is not reversed, so that is good. These qualities of being a person that is not afraid to take action, is someone with like a fiery temperament, creative personality, almost that sort of like leonine, can be like a fierce. And the pleasure of the Nine of Cups here is reversed. So it's almost like it could be more than Habib is used to, like more pleasure than he's used to in his life. He's got the Emperor reversed in his past, which, you know, this coming up could denote what his issues were with his past relationship, to do with his own father, even, and who he feels he has to answer to in his life. And even though he's showing up confident and ready to take action, it looks like emotionally he might not be really ready. Like it might be a little more emotionally than he can handle right now. It's sort of like too much of a good thing. Which might seem like an oxymoron, right? But that can be the shadow side of the Nine of Cups. Like what might be a shadow to one person is not to another, right? Like, but yeah, not everybody is ready for or can take an abundance of certain things. What might be a boon to somebody is just like, that's just like too much. Like I love that kind of pop, but I can't drink 10 pops, you know, or you'll have a bellyache. I'll have a bellyache if I do that. I hope that made sense to you, Manure, and let me know if that resonates with you. I do not see any more comments after Denise's comment. And it's not scrolling up. So yeah, it will be Tracy and then Denise. He thinks you're too much? No, not necessarily. It's not about if you're too much or not, but you might not be ready to receive emotionally right now everything, even if it's like really good. He still might need some time to just digest whatever emotions that's bringing up for him right now. That's all I saw there. And I hope that makes sense. I know it's a little vague, but it was a subtle message. Tracy, are you still there? So underrated. Thanks, Denise. I'd rather have a few subscribers and be underrated than have lots of subscribers and seem lackluster. Did you say already what you wanted to ask, Tracy? Well, Denise, feel free to share the link from my channel, my dear. I never told any of my friends, acquaintances, or family about my YouTube channel because I like it that way right now. For now, that's how I want it, but I do want the greater world to find out about it. Yeah, with the quality over quantity with subscribers, 100%. And anonymity definitely has its perks, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, for real. Like very few people have my private phone number, for instance, right? So I just don't want I want my channel to not be the people that I have to come across all the time. in my life day to day at the store, you know? Like going to the store and stuff. Okay, sorry. Back to business here. A general for November for Tracy. Enough chitter chat. General November for Tracy. What's November about for Tracy Scott? I thought I've seen that name here before. You said you're new. Welcome either way. Tracy Scott seems familiar. November for Tracy. What's it looking like for Tracy? Okay. Does Tracy need to know? I'm starting out with Page of Wands reversed. So you might be feeling right now like you haven't been able to get things started efficiently the way you would like to. It could be like getting started, like getting busy with a person, like getting busy, or it could be like getting busy with whatever you're trying to do. Okay, so that energy that it was like you couldn't get pointed at your target, you now have the target in your sights. And not only that, but you have already shot the arrows. Looking at the Eight of Wands, this is some really fiery, swift moving energy that you have sent forth into the world. And this is going to bring you so many choices, because all of this energy that you're showing up with in the world of having been focused on knowing what it is that you're going towards is going to actually bring more choices in addition to the ones that you were going for in the first place, if you know what I mean. Like if it was a person, even, you're going to find that by going after them, you're going to also say get offered a job or find a new apartment or just find another opportunity. Or like, I'm just using that as an example because it could be that your goal is something entirely different. But whatever it is, right, it could just be a goal of self-discovery. But when that happens, like when we are really focused on improving ourselves and we start going to the gym and we start showing up in the world like we're ready to get what it is that we want, when we're showing that we're ready to get the thing that we're going after, the world just starts throwing you more stuff. Like, here, do you want this? Here, do you want that? Like distractions. this is totally what's going to happen. And they're all going to be good distractions. But just don't lose sight of yourself in that, you know, when you're offered these, you're probably be offered like some form of recognition for accomplishments as well of what it is that you're accomplishing this month. And it could be easy to just get lost in enjoying the accolades for once, or it could make you really afraid of then losing that. So you get caught up in your fears. But Seven of Cups is just saying, like, stay focused on your like inner life, your own balance, and like who you know you are and your values. And then you won't get confused when you're offered all these other things that could sidetrack you. Wow! It's the Lover's card at the bottom of the deck with the Six of Wands, which is victory. So it's this reading is saying, Tracy, that you're going to have a really great November. You're going to find the right people that you need to work with. And you're going to, you know, like I said, I was talking about how you are, I was thinking of this card. I didn't know it was right there. How like the accolades that you might receive, that's exactly what this card is showing. And the pleasures and the, you know, the people that are going to want to also spend time with you. Yeah, because everybody's going to probably want to spend time with someone that's doing well and knows what they want, which is how you seem to be showing up in the world right now. You're very welcome, Tracy. I hope that reading resonates. And please come back and let me know, or comment later under this video when it's posted after we're done the live. And let me know how November shapes up. Hello, Hannah. And hello, Valerie. Okay. Tracy. Hi, Valerie. Okay, Tracy Scott. That was you. Denise DeShell. Are you next, my dear? Yes, you are, Denise. So I'm going to just type the order. Denise. And then Hannah. Oh, Valerie. Okay, I'm going to get a little bit more hot water for my tea. And I'll be right back while you're typing your question, Denise. I just had to put the kettle back on. Waiting for your question. There it is. Ooh. That is so exciting. And yum, that's good chocolate biscuit. Okay, let's see. Oh. Girl, I am so excited for you. I love flying. Love it. What a cool job. What kind of impression did Denise make on that United Recruiter? Kaylin. Let's see. Is she ready to move on to the next level? Let's see. Oh, wow. Oh. Yeah, girl. Oh, this is so damn interesting. Yeah, you made an excellent impression. An excellent impression. It's so, I just love how the cards speak. They can really kind of like have a sense of humor. And you got the King of Swords showing up in the middle, reading. Okay. This is the guy who is calling the shots in what element? The element of air, right? Air. So this is the king of the air here. And it's the Magician card as the future card. The Magician has all the tools at his disposal, all the magic tricks up his sleeve, his or her sleeve, and is completely like able to execute perfectly, really, any task, even things that other people might think are impossible. At the bottom of the deck, oh, this is so, okay, really interesting that it's the Hangman reversed, which is like you waiting to hear back from them. And it's torturing you. I got worried because I haven't heard back in a certain amount of time. I'm thinking maybe they're just busy. Yeah, and the High Priest reversed is like institutions and red tape. And just like how in like big companies like that sort of run like in similar to how the government runs, where like you can't call the government and tell them to hurry up and give you your tax return money, right? Or just ask them a question about why it's taking so long. And that's like, yeah, the Hangman Reversed is you really not enjoying the wait. It feels like torture, so try not to torture yourself and hold your breath while you're waiting. I do see that you are going to pass to the next level, and even the Four of Pentacles in the past position, these three are all right side up. The Four of Pentacles is showing that you kind of already had this in the bag going in. I think that your skill set was already really solid, and you even had like you're already doing okay financially. Like you've managed to keep yourself in a very solid, upright position, like comfortable. Not saying it's not a struggle, but you've been able to budget and you've been able to accrue the skills that you need. And I think that was impressive. And you will be proceeding, as far as I can see. From what I see here, that was pretty clear. Oh, cool. Yeah, well, right? You used to work with them. Yeah. Excellent. You have to come back and tell me about it. How exciting. Are you going to be getting to go like overseas more? You're welcome, my dear. Ah, what a dream. I love it. Fantastic. I could see you're very good at your job. They're lucky to have you. Yes, I appreciate that, lady. Denise, when you're balling, yeah, you can come back and share the good fortune. That's awesome. It's good to have a friend in the friendly skies. Hi, Divyashana. Divyansha Mishra. I can add ya. It goes, okay. Hannah Valerie Hong. I'm going to write this down for everybody. The order. Oh, sorry, I spelled your name wrong, Valerie. Hannah Valerie Hong. Medic. That's a very interesting name. I like it. And Divyansha, that's a cool name. Okay, Hannah, where are you tuning in from, my dear? Let's get your reading happening. Hannah says, I have an unfinished PhD because I lost interest midway. The deadline is over by April 2022. 2022? Did you mean to write 2022? Or did you mean a different year? Because 2022 was last year. Or maybe that's what you mean. I am stuck. If I finish writing my PhD, is there a possibility of getting my PhD degree in the coming months? So did you miss the deadline? But you're asking if you if the cards will say, is it still possible? Oh, you're from France. Awesome. Okay, so is that okay? Is it possible as far as what the school said, or you're not sure, or you can't find out any other normal way? We'll take a look and see what the cards say for Hannah. Will she be able to fit? Okay, let me just think about how do we want to phrase this. What does Hannah need to know about finishing her PhD? What does Hannah need to know about finishing her PhD? Hannah's PhD that she's writing. Wow. Wow. Okay. Well, it shows with the star in the past position, it shows that you know that you've got this incredible potential that I'm sure was already showing up, where you could be like essentially a star in your field of choice. And the Nine of Wands, right now you're taking a break and sort of licking your wounds. It's like you've worked really hard, and there's a sense of you feeling a little bit wounded, like you banged yourself up a little bit in the process of building this so far. So to get everything hooked up in the future, to be going forward, the Chariot reversed shows that you could be going forward in a huge way. You know, the star wants you to. You should have the velocity from the actual star power that you know is there, right? And that might sound dramatic, but you need to remember that for you to shine, you're going to have to be willing to kind of let out your inner a superstar, you're going to have to be willing to actually shine and bring out your, this might seem really strange, but I'm just going to say what I'm thinking of, like your inner Beyonce, right? Like where you're good, you have the spotlight on you, you're on stage, like you're shaking it, and you're doing your thing, you know? Like this guy is not, like he's not looking like he's about to entertain anybody anytime soon, right? Or put on any kind of a show. Then the Chariot is, you know, major arcana energy to match this, but it's not right side up. What the Chariot needs is, this is like a car where that the wheels have fallen off and you have to pump them up, you know, you have to put them back on and check the air pressure, you know, and check your own, like you said earlier, your own whatever it is that is stopping you. The 7 could be, you know, and the star, which is 17. These are both very like spiritual. 7 is a number of spirit. And at the bottom of the deck is the 8 of Cups reversed. And another guy who is like not working right now, like he's taking a break that he doesn't want to be taking in his craft because of what's going on here, which is attempting to move away from an untenable situation. Of something that was not bringing you happiness. I wonder, yeah, I'm going to get a couple cards for confirmation. Of what do you need to do to get the wheels back on your Chariot? Well, I can tell you that it is going to be a spiritual sort of balancing act of realizing that your ego is not a bad thing. Your ego is not something that should be taking the back seat. Yeah, I really feel that this is, you somehow might have the impression that your ego should be taking the back seat here, but it's your ego and your will that are actually driving the project forward. And I really don't feel like I need a confirmation card. I think that's the confirmation, but I'm just going to pick one more card. Oh, the 10 of Swords. That's urging you to get on with it, because whatever it is that has been holding you back, that period of inertia is finished. It's done. It's like done, like dinner, get up, take a breath. You're ready to start again. Let the swords fall out. You don't need them anymore because you're moving on to a new chapter, and it doesn't matter, if you have mental wounds from anything. It doesn't matter. What matters is getting in touch with your ego and your will. And it's time to be really proud of yourself and your accomplishments and take them out forward into the world. For sure. I think it'll be the beginning of a new chapter for sure, because after 10, it goes back to the aces again. So a 10 is a completion. Should have healthy ego and self-confidence. Yeah. Don't let your ego take the back seat anymore. Your ego needs to be actually engaged with you while you're running the show. You've got two reins. You've got two reins here. One is pure ego and one is pure spirit. Have a hand on both equally so that you can go straight ahead. Yeah, do it. I think you have to. That's putting the wheels back on the car. Okay, sounds good, babe. Come back and let me know. Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you know. I mean, you're going to be too busy to go on YouTube, but when you need a break, come back, let me know, and tell me all about it, actually. Sounds good. Thanks, babe. Ooh, gotta find my little list here. Valerie, it's you. Does Harry feel bad about what happened? Is he missing me? Okay, let's see, Valerie. Harry. What are Harry's energies towards Valerie right now? We'll see if there's any sort of him feeling bad in there, or let's just see where he's kind of at in relation to you guys. Where are you tuning in from, Valerie? Are you in the UK? Those names sound British. Harry for Valerie. Texas. Nice. It's a great big state. I like Texas. Biggest bulls I've ever seen in my life. Everything is bigger in Texas. It's true what they say. Okay, Harry for Valerie. How is he showing up for our girl? Wow, this is interesting. Wow, 2 pages. So I'll tell you, Harry is showing up as someone who is a lot like immature. You know, the Page of Pentacles, it's like he might be sort of like a little bit shallow even. I don't think he showed up in the first place with an awful lot to offer. And the 2 of Cups is reversed in the middle of the reading. So that is like the pervasive current energy is kind of you guys not being together right now. And the 7 of Swords in the future, he could be hiding something from you. There is something in this relationship behind the scenes that is like something in the nature of like lies, betrayal, sneaking around. Possibly somebody not being entirely truthful. And having ulterior motives. At the bottom of deck, it's the Page of Wands and the 5 of Wands. The Page of Wands reversed. This is also just like, you know, another page and it's reversed. It is really like he doesn't know what to do with it. This energy and what you guys want isn't even the same thing. You guys don't actually want the same thing. Does that make sense, Valerie? What do you think about that? I hope that's helpful. Okay. Yeah. Cards can be extremely literal. They sure can. Who do we have next? Who do we have? Hong, Semitic, and Divyansha. Hong, you still here? I can't stay up too late. I have work in the morning, but oh, my kettle must be boiled. So I'm drinking a lot of tea. I've been on here for an hour and I have to like take a quick pit stop once an hour and use the restroom, my friends. So Hong, are you still here? Because if you are, please drop your question. After Hong, we have Semitic and then Divyansha. So Hong, you're up. Semitic, are you still here? If so, please drop your question. And Divyansha, you are next. So if Hong or Semitic does not drop a question, go ahead and drop yours. I'm going to refresh my tea, quickly use the restroom. So this is a very short intermission, my friends. Please drop your question. You can see the list I have up there. If you scroll up, and if you're on it, drop a question. Do we have a question? Hi, Gigi. Welcome. Yes, Gigi, the list just got a lot shorter because I just went and got another cup of tea and a couple people that were on the list, it didn't drop their questions. I was waiting for Semitic. And then Divyansha, if you're not here, I'm going to go on to Gigi now. So short list, Gigi, you're it. How are you doing tonight, Gigi? And where are you tuning in from? good. Whereabouts are you? Oh, India. Nice. I would love to see India one day. I've never been there. It has been a long time since I've been live. I am good, thank you. It's good to be back. I hope to be on more often from now on. I did take a short break. I have not been to India. I have a bunch of friends that have been, and they all said it was absolutely life-changing to go to India. So I imagine it would be. It seems to change people's lives when they visit India. I love Indian culture very much. Hi, Fly High. Welcome. Okay, Gigi. Just let me know what you're wanting to ask about. I guess I'll give you a minute, Gigi. And Fly High asks, who is coming towards me in love? Single all life. Okay, Fly High. Where are you tuning in from? Always interests me to know. Fly High says, thank you for your time here. I am glad. And thank you for joining me. And Kita says, I'm a new subscriber. Can I get a reading? And Fly High is in India as well. Awesome. Okay, Gigi. Okay, so I'm just going to say the order, which is Gigi. And then I called your name before. Divyansha. But I got you back on the list now. You'll be right after Gigi. And then we'll Fly High. I've got to write these down so it doesn't get too confusing. And then Ankita. Okay, that's a pretty good lineup. And yeah, of course, it's if anybody wants to skip a line by donating. And then just let me know that you've made a donation. And that's how that works. And then I check my PayPal and then, yeah, it's going to light some more incense. So, Divi, did you put your question in yet, my dear? Punch that question in. I'm going to grab some incense. Come on, let's get her going. Divyansha. What is your question? Divyansha, I'm guessing you're in India as well. You don't have to answer that because I know you're typing your question. Sounds like an Indian name. I like it. I love Ayurvedic herbs. I love yoga. Oh, there's Hongao. Yeah, you can be added back. And lovely girl, you also may be added. List is just above there, so you'd be after Ankita. Well, it will go Ankita, Hong, Ankita, Hong, lovely. That's like for the end of the list. Yeah. Okay. What is Arjun currently feeling and next action? Had breakup. December. Are you wanting to reconcile with this person? Divyansha? Are you wanting to get back together with them? Or you just don't want them, but you just want to know what they're thinking anyway? Oh, yes. Okay. So, Arjun. Is that how you say? Okay, how is Arjun showing up? What kind of energy? For Divyansha Mishra, Arjun for Divyansha Mishra. How is Arjun showing up for Divyansha? Okay. So in the past, it's the King of Swords reversed. So it's showing that you guys, that makes sense because you said you guys broke up in December. It's looking like, so is Arjun the guy and you're the girl? Divyansha? Oh, that might be confusing, Ankita, because I put ... before your name because it looks like you're first, but you're added to the list. That's the extension of the list right above there. Oops, okay, I'm right in the middle of Divyansha. Yeah, that's what I thought. So you're the girl, he's the guy, and was it his decision to break up? The King of Swords in the past. Either way, that would be him. So either he initiated the breakup, and he's the one that said that, or it was because of him in a way. Yeah, he broke up. That's what I would think with the King of Swords, because they're saying something, but it's not really what you want to hear. The 10 of Pentacles is the present. It's reversed. That's not surprising because you guys aren't together right now. But this is also inherited wealth and familial ties. The money that we get from wealth we inherit from our family, and this, and sort of like family wealth reverse in the present position. So it's showing that this relationship somehow has like affected your family stability. And a Hanged Man in the future, it's like he might actually end up learning some lessons from this experience. If it was the Hangman reverse, I would say no, he's not going to learn a thing from this. But it's not reversed. So he might actually learn some really big lessons from this. What do we have at the bottom? Star reversed and Justice reversed. It's not really looking like these are great cards for you guys getting back together right now. It's looking like he's got to process everything. Does this make sense? That's happened. He's got to process it. That's what the Hangman is going to be doing. That's what he's going to be doing. He's going to be processing this whole experience, because I think it has affected him. And I think he's actually not even able to really show up in the world properly right now until he does. Yeah, and he could be... This could be bringing him to like some really... It's interesting. The Star reversed at the bottom of the deck. You know, he's not able to somehow like reach his full potential until he does process whatever it is that happened. Must have affected him quite a lot. I don't see it. The cards don't indicate that he is coming back. They indicate what's going on with him, which I think there's a lot more happening for him right now than just coming back to that relationship. Like I said, he is going to be, I think, just like really needing to process some stuff before that question can like be asked again, if you understand. Thank you, Divyansha. Hi, the team. Welcome. So we have fly high and then Ankita, and etc. So fly high, then oh wait. Gigi. Sorry, Gigi. Was that my bad there? Thanks for being so patient. Okay, sorry, Ankita. I skipped Gigi. Yikes. I better pay attention to my list a little closer. Okay, Gigi. Ankita will get to you, babe. I have strong feelings for a guy, Gigi says. It is like timing is always off. A push and pull. I understand that we want different things in life. We never dated so far. What kind of connection do we share? What should we call him? Does he have a name, or do you want to give him a nickname just for the purpose of this reading? Or I'll call him by what his astrology sign is, or we'll just call him the guy. Sure, the team. I'll update the list after I get done with Gigi's reading here. Pisces. Initial B. Okay. So not necessarily romantic. It's sort of, you sound like you're okay with it if it's not, but yeah, one of those. There's that tension. That tension. Yeah. What is this? Well, what is this? What even is it, right? I feel like there is something there, right? There's something karmic with B. I love a Pisces too. You know, I love those musicians, artists, dreamers. Is he like that? Is he a musician? Oh, he's a player. Yeah, well, Pisces can also be players. They can be actors. They can also be very secretive. Okay, B. B wants clarity on her relationship. I mean, Gigi wants clarity on her relationship with B. See, it's even confusing energy. Why don't we look at it could be helpful to look at what the other person sort of what energy they're coming with. You said you already know they're a player though, so, but I think you would want to know if you're being played in any sort of way. Yeah, we can look at it from a higher level for sure. Absolutely. Higher level is always the place to be looking at everything from. But something tells me that you can watch your back from a higher level. That's just what energy's already coming up for me here. Yeah, let's see. What's up with B? What's up with B? It's kind of an exciting guy. Well, King of Swords is the card of the night. So this is not the King of Swords reversed. This is the King of Swords right side up. So the King of Swords, an air sign, someone who is a good communicator, you know. Yeah, I'm curious what this guy does. Like, does his job involve some sort of communications of some sort? I would think with the Pisces, it could be like some kind of creative communication, maybe broadcasting of some form. Does he write or have a YouTube channel or anything? Or play music? Writer, maybe? Photography, huh? Cool. Wow. I think this guy's actually really deep, you know? He might be, like you say, he's a player, but that's not what I'm getting so far here. I'm getting that he's actually really deep, you know? And I think you might be, well, no, I think you are someone in his life that he feels that he can share that side of himself with, because he sees you that way as well. He also sees you as being someone who's very deep and can talk about these kind of deep subjects with like dreams, where like religion and dreams and mythology and magic and arcane subjects. He sees you as someone that is like on his level with this kind of thing. I think he really enjoys that about your, like, he seems like somebody that you could probably like talk to about tarot and it wouldn't be like off out of bounds, right? I think you could also be kind of a muse to him for his art, like you actually inspire that. Recently he said that he doesn't want marriage or commitment. Aquarius, Venus, Mars and Saturn. Oh yeah. Aquarius stellium. So yeah, that's very outgoing energy. He doesn't actually tell what he feels to you. No, he doesn't. You guys talk about like deep stuff. Sort of what I'm saying is like he feels that, I think like he feels that he can. But wow, it's the Fool reversed in a future position. So that's just like, yeah, that is, I would be aware of like being the one who ends up looking like a fool in this situation, you know? This is about the energy that he is sort of showing up with, though. And the Fool reversed is like the Fool's starting the journey, right? The Fool reversed is like not even starting the journey. So it makes sense when you said you knew this was already not going anywhere, because that's like the literal meaning of this card. It's like not going anywhere, not even taking the first step on that at the beginning of the journey. And at the bottom of the deck, though, is the Ace of Pentacles, which is possibly an offer of a new beginning. But with coming up with this card and with the Knight of Cups reversed right under it, it wouldn't be a solid offer even if you got an offer. But there's something, I think, that where this relationship has inspired something in you, I would say, Gigi, where it's like there's something about the feeling of this that you already said you were trying to like understand, and like just looking at your guys' relationship and going like, there's something like really cool about how it's kind of shiny, it's kind of iridescent, but I can't really see what's going on, and what is it? That is something that I think is worth further exploring for you. Whether it inspires you to just make a piece of art or writing yourself about that relationship, or if you do any kind of visual art, I think it really is like worth exploring more. I mean, if this was all just like a bunch, if there was a bunch of baloney that wasn't worth ever thinking about again. But no, I would say it is worth exploring. There is some deep stuff there. And you already knew that it wasn't about you guys getting together, because I don't see that happening either in the cards. But there's something. It could be like actually like remembering a past life together. Like you're aware of it. But the funny thing is that we can have past lives with people. They're not always something that you want to relive, that you have to relive, that is good. It's just like vaguely familiar. But you can actually use that to keep pulling at those threads, Gigi, because there's, I think, some deeper stuff for you to learn there. See if you can use that as inspiration for art, and the deeper meaning will be revealed as you make whatever that is, you know? Hi, Hongao, don't worry. He does feel familiar, definitely past life connection. Yeah. You know, maybe this is something to spark your interest in past lives, you know? That would be a very high priestess type of thing to explore. And, you know, I think you'll find there's like further treasure there for you. And, yeah, some really like juicy, interesting, powerful stuff. You do, huh? You get that card a lot. Mm-hmm. That's very cool. So do I. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Hi, Christina. I'll put you on the list. I have to catch the list up. Welcome. Awesome, Gigi. Yeah, that was an interesting one for sure. Really wild. Okay. Just gonna scroll back here and look at the list. That's why I type them in there. So yes, Hong, you are right. You are next. I just had to double check. Okay, Hong. Oh wait, Ankita. It's your turn. Damn it, I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's Ankita. It's so hard to keep track, girl. I guess I could write them on a little notepad. Because then they get way back there. Ankita Hong, lovely. Just gonna update it. Ankita Hong, thank you for your patience. Lovely. And then the team. And then Sakshi. Welcome. And then Christina. Oh, Fly High, you're still here. You should be on this list too. You're actually near the top, my dear. Oh, Fly High. Oh, fly high. I think you got skipped, fly high. Fly high, I will do you after Ankita, okay? Because I think I called your name before. Bear with me, it's a long wait list. You could always donate to Skip too. And then if anyone has donated to Skip ahead of the line, let me know in the chat. Otherwise, thanks for chilling. How did I get a hair in my mouth? Okay, Ankita is asking, Prajwal, feelings and next action and guidance. No contact for 3 months. Online relationship due to family separation, less contact. Okay, Prajwal feelings for Ankita. Prajwal. Woo! Prajwal. Why don't we see Prajwal's feelings towards Ankita and then see what kind of guidance we can extrapolate through that. Because otherwise those could kind of be two different questions, but we might be able to answer both questions just by seeing kind of what are Prajwal's feelings. See if the cards can offer some guidance for Ankita. Prajwal. Prajwal for Ankita. Two of Cups reversed. That speaks to you guys not being together. Queen of Swords reversed. And the Knight of Swords in the future position. What do we have at the bottom? The Ace of Cups, as if there could be a new beginning from where he's coming from, but I don't see that that would necessarily be a great thing for you, because this isn't a great thing for you right now. I don't think you're really loving how things are. I think he is showing up as the Knight of Swords, which is, I mean, it's not like he's not doing things, but he's not looking where he's going, you know? Not only is he not looking where he's going, his horse is also not looking where they're going either. You know, he looks like he's actually in danger of falling right off his horse, because he's just maybe the kind of person that just kind of charges into things. So because he's showing up with that kind of energy, with the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck, it looks like he could potentially want to get back together with you in the future. And I think this is like a cold, kind of a cold ice queen, the Queen of Swords. Maybe you kind of have him froze out right now. Two of Cups in the past. And Kita, that's just like very literally like it speaks to the breakup. So yeah, I think it's possible that if you let your guard down in the future, he might go for it, but I don't see that that is necessarily like, I don't think it's going to be good for you, Ankita. And the Knight of Swords, you know, I think this guy will come and go potentially fast, leaving you out in the cold and disrupted, and it's not looking like the best thing for you if that happens. I hope that was helpful, my dear. That makes sense. All right. Okay, people. So was it Fly High that I missed? And Fly High? Blue. Okay, so do. Oh, that's so I look back at Ankita's thing. She already said back here that he's toxic. And I didn't even see that before I read those cards. And I was like, yeah, it would be good for you. That's great. Okay. So yeah, Fly High Fly High was on the list before, and I didn't stick Fly. I don't even know if, I don't know what you want to, are you he or she, or what is your preferred a thing to call you? I could just call you Fly High. And then, so after Fly High, we start the list with Hong. Oops. Let's see if I can copy, paste that down here. There we go. So after Fly High, that's the list. Look good? Oh, did you donate, Christina? Haha, cool. Okay, well, Fly High already dropped this question before you dropped the remark that you donated. So thank you. And that bumps you to the top of the list instead of the bottom. So you'll be right after Fly High. Sound good? Okay, thanks, Christina. I'm just going to do Fly High because, actually, I haven't read Fly High's question yet, so I'll do you because you donated. I do have to, not that I don't trust you, but I have to check my PayPal and check the amount. Sorry, guys. Cool. It hasn't showed up yet. That's a bugger. Last transaction on here was yesterday. It didn't show up. Okay, I'm gonna do Fly Highs and then I'll refresh the page again. But I did not receive your payment. And if for some reason it comes in later, I will send it back to you, or if you are gone or something like that. I don't know. I'm going to do Fly High, and then I will look again. Yeah. So Fly High wants to know, who is coming towards me for serious relationship? Where are you tuning in from? Friend? Fly High? Where are you tuning in from? Oh, another India, right? Cool. Okay. Are you a guy or a girl, or do you want to say? Who's coming towards Fly High? Okay. Who is coming towards Fly High? is coming to fly high with fly high. Who else can get up that high? Probably not very many people can fly that high. Let's see who can. It's coming towards fly high in love. Love. Ooh, I am seeing some love vibes. 3 of Wands. Oh, I've got little bits in here. It's got a bit of a leaf in my throat. Well, this is some super hot energy, fly high. Something is going to be really happening for you, I would say soon, or like now, or like there's going to be a knock on your door like any second. Yeah. And it's going to be hot. All the people you like to, well, I think there's about to be. I think there is. Okay. Funny. So are you really getting out? The Hermit reversed at the bottom of the deck with the star right behind it. And the Ten of Wands reversed. Have you been too tired lately to get out? Because it really looks like there is some like really fiery, hot new beginnings available for you. Yeah, well, I think that, I mean, I don't know how to tell you to just like, don't be tired, right? It doesn't really work if you're tired. Somebody telling you, well, don't be tired. But maybe just it could be helpful to you to know that if you do sort of come out of your shell, you'll find there is an abundance of romantic potential out there for you. I don't see that for like serious relationships, but I do see that if you're looking just to date, I'm seeing the potential for non-serious relationships. Maybe that doesn't interest you. Maybe it does. If you're interested in that, this is a very good reading pointing towards that. You could actually meet somebody younger than you, or just someone who is not your equal as far as the relationship goes. But if that's not something that you mind, and you're happy to just have something that, because it actually feels like it gives you energy. So I would say move towards whatever it is in your life that energizes you. And whatever that is, I think you're going to meet somebody through that, because it'll be something that you're already fired up about, because there's so much fire here. Like there's so much creative potential. This is all potential for anything that you actually put your mind to happen right now. You're going to find that the universe is really there to, when your stoke is all fired up, you know, this is showing like that you have a lot of that stoke. Like you're, you know, I don't know why it's the Hermit reversed at the bottom of the deck. I think that's, well, I already said, and the star there, it's you coming, you know, coming out of your shell and making that happen and going towards what it is that you feel like makes you stoked. And I do see that potential for you meeting somebody and having fun if you don't mind that it's not serious. Does that help? Yeah, do let me know, please. I really love the idea of people coming back and telling me how things transpired. Hi, sorry. Okay. You skipped a line. Okay. Refresh. Yes, sorry. I did get your payment. Here's the PayPal link. Is working, people. Woot, woot. I should have a little bell here that I... Wait. I do have bells. Of course. What would you like to know? Sorry. And thank you for your donation. I appreciate it very much. How Jeffrey the Leo feels. You really like it? Okay. How does just my pillow, that's better. That's so much more comfortable. Okay. Awesome. How does Jeffrey the Leo feel? Okay. For sorry. Welcome. How does sorry's Leo feel about her? Any cards for how he's showing up, How's Leo showing up in this relationship? How's Leo showing up? Okay. Wow. 8 of Swords. It's like he's stymied by his own like mental confusion, or it seems like he's stuck. He thinks he's stuck. That's the meaning of the 8 of Swords. It's like you think you're stuck, and that's why you're stuck. You're not really stuck. You have to change however it is that you're thinking to become unstuck. Know what I mean? Classic, right? But that's what we got so far. Oh, it's only the Death card reversed. Yes, I love how it's Kali. Beautiful. Kali. You know, she means business. This is some serious energy. Some major arcana, like major transformation. It's as if this relationship is like really got that sense to it of that it's very faded, kind of, maybe even kind of heavy. And 3 of Cups reversed. That could be a third party. That could be too much partying. She doesn't play games is right. What do we have at the bottom of the deck? Wow. The 5 of Swords. The energy is kind of casts a shadow over these cards as well, which are already all a similar sort of twilighty shades of black and blue. The color of bruises. 5 of Swords shows walking away from a fight. And it's like you're wondering, like, what did you win? Was it worth it? I would say that Leo isn't ready for this kind of major transformation. You know, that's why the Death card is reversed, not right side up. Because of the two cards on either side are clearly painting a picture of what is going on, right? His frame of mind right now and other people that are in the picture are, yeah, that's all pointing to and also just, yeah, it's got a flavor of like a conquest that's not satisfying. You know, a conquest that is not taken seriously and something that's just looked at as a throwaway kind of a conquest, right? Like nobody wants to be looked at as a conquest. Nobody wants to be looked at as a pawn in somebody else's game, right? Which I'm afraid is what you could end up sort of being in this picture if, you know, if you pursued something with this person. Page of Wands showing up reversed here as well. It's a guy that's just still taking bathroom mirror selfies. Not the kind of energy that is relationship material. Yeah, I think that paints a pretty clear picture. I'm glad that makes sense. Glad that makes sense. Sorry. That was neat reading, even though it wasn't like great news. It was still really neat. Let's see what came up there. It was total theme. Okay, we have some more people on the list. And I need some hot water. Hung. No. What was I? Was about to do fly high. No. I did fly high. I was about to do Hong, right? Hong? Hong, are you still here? Hong, Lovely, the team, Sakshi, and Christina is the list I have here. Where does that? Oh. Hi, of the earth. Nice to see you again. That's the list. So I'm about to do Hong. Thanks for being so patient, Hong. Where will my connection with Ken be in 2024? Let's see. I have a tea. Hang on, let me get my tea. This is iced tea. Where will your connection with Ken be in 2024? Let's see. Ken and Hong in 2024. Where are they gonna be? Are they gonna be having a great time or what? Hong and Ken. Let's see. Oh my goodness. That's a trip. I saw this card peeking out while I was shuffling, and it wound up on the bottom of the deck anyways. And I was thinking about it while I was shuffling. That's why I had a little smile on my face and said, are they going to be having a good time? So yeah, you're going to be having a good time. 7 of Wands, Page of Wands, and the 7 of Cups reversed with the Devil at the bottom of the deck. Cool. Woo! So it looks like it's going to get confusing. I would say there is a possibility, although both of you may feel, one or the other of you, somebody's feeling guarded at the moment. There is a potential for something to start between you, if it hasn't already. This sort of indicates that it's a start. Oh, no, not as in a commitment. I say like as in having a really good time more. Because the Page of Wands, it's just not showing commitment at this time. It's just more of an offer of an initiation, like a message, initiating contact, like a text that says, let's get together, an invitation to possibly start something up, to like do something fun, have a good time. Because the devil knows how to have a good time. And the devil also knows how to make us work, right? The confusion here is of an emotional nature. So it's interesting that already, you know, the question is already, I didn't see that. Well, we dated before we are in contact. Yeah. The question is already like as in a commitment. So like that question is still going to be there. The question is present here in this reading. Like you're still going to be asking that no matter what happens. I do see the possibility of there being continued contact, continued messages from him. And yeah, as long as you don't let that, you know, confuse you, because, you know, emotions, right? I think that's going to be potentially kind of like toying with your emotions, where it could be hard for you to accept just having a good time. Yeah. Because I think you might have more of a sense of wanting something more stable than that. And I think you have a real sense of what that should look like. I think you have a real sense of this not being that. I don't think you think this is really what a relationship should look like. So your sense of what's right and wrong, what's acceptable and what's not acceptable. Yeah, will actually, that is what is, you know, getting, that's why you're not happy. It doesn't look like this is something that will necessarily evolve into anything more than just more of the same right now. Of sounds like what it already is like. You're like, I waited for that. Yeah, probably hoping to find out something you didn't know. Well, I guess maybe you just know that that really is what it's like. I hope that was helpful, Hong. Hi, Shrushti Shah. Welcome. Thank you for subscribing. And I think you can be added. Although I don't want to make any promises right now because it's already been 2.5 hours and I do have to get up for work in the morning. Hi, lovely girl. Let me see, where am I at? Yeah, you're next, lovely. I'm not sure I'm going to get to the end of the list. tonight, Shushti, because I probably shouldn't be on too much longer. I can feel myself just slowing down a little bit. My eyes are getting a little bit tired. I need to get up quite early. But yeah, please subscribe, hit your bell, and hopefully you'll get a notification when I do more lives in the future, because I plan on coming on more frequently. I do really want to grow my channel. So I appreciate all of your participation in making that happen. I'm glad you're here. Lovely Girl asks, hi, will I have a commitment with KL next year? Lagerfield? Hi, will I have a commitment with KL next year? Where are you tuning in from, lovely girl? USA. KL always means Karl Lagerfeld to me at first association. Will you have a commitment with this individual? Let's see. How is KL showing up for lovely girl in this world? In the US of A. Some American lovers. Oh. Wow. Weird. Yeah. God, when I was shuffling, I started getting a sharp pain in the back of my head, which I'm still feeling. And this is going to be my last reading. I'm not getting a good vibe from this person at all. The cards that came out weren't good. I was like, this feeling is related to the reading that I'm doing right now. It's really bad. Yeah, I think it's been destabilizing for you as well. Oh, it's not great energy. Not great energy. Lovely girl. So, yeah, I'm guessing that you know that already, but I think I see deception. I see fighting. I see that this has all already caused a lot of instability, and it's possibly been going on for a while. Either that or just nobody was maybe in good shape already when they got into this situation that's happening now, which is bad and will continue to be bad. Okay. Well, the Nine of Wands reversed, like, I'm just thinking, because of this card being in the past, I think this person is wounded, and, because this person is wounded. And, we can just make excuses for, that's why people, right? That's, snakes don't just strike because, well, they do because they're snakes, but they're doing it because they don't want to get stepped on, right? The Five of Wands in the future. Lovely girl, maybe you guys are not going to fight, but I'm just seeing that you're not on the same page. That's really showing not like a bad, horrible fight or anything. I don't want to over dramatize it just because I had a pain in my head there. That's just my signal to not do any more readings for tonight. And everybody, I'm really sorry. I'm going to have to cut it off here. How many people do I have waiting? Let's see. The team, Sakshi and Christina. Yeah, lovely girl. It just looks like it's a little stormy. It's a little rocky. With all this energy here. It's just a little, it all has unstableness written all over it. But, maybe that's just because you guys are running around with no real actual plan. And so you don't really know what you're doing. So the energy is kind of jumbled up. Because it's not like, I'm not getting that it's a bad fight, that anybody's going to get terribly hurt or anything, but I don't think anything is being executed in a fashion where it really particularly even makes sense, if that makes sense. Are you with me? I was just further expounding there on your reading. Yeah, like there's no clear agenda. You're very welcome, my dear. I hope that was helpful. Who else is left? Is the team still here? The team, Sakshi and Chris. I will get back to you guys, hopefully, on the next live. And I appreciate each and every one of you that hung out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share if you enjoy my content. Have an excellent night. Have an excellent day. And I'm tired.